fight, or, you know, then when you get to the dressing room, the commission will test you right before the fight, and then the commission will test you after the fight. So, you know, he may have been passing the drug test, whether he didn't take anything, or whether he may have been microdosing, and also, you know, I'll add in, there is a very small chance that a supplement he took was contaminated. It was not from the ashwagandha. So, we got to clear that up right now. But, you know, from protein supplements or other things, there may be a contaminated product. But, you know, just because you get tested the night before the fight, that doesn't mean that's when he took it. He may have got tested a week and a half ago and then started doing it, or somebody gave it to him, or a contaminated product, and that's why he tested positive. It's not, I took it the day before the fight and all of a sudden it gave me superpowers in the fight. Nobody's saying that. We're saying at some point along the way, it got in the system.
What should the punishment be for fighters that fail this body test? What should be punishment for fighters that cheat like that?
What should be the what?
Punishment.
Shit, I'm not the law of the land, so, but it's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Have you been in contact with Devin Haney since the fight, and what kind of spirits he's in, if you have?
No.
You haven't?
No. But I'm sure, you know, when you keep laying it on the line, you know, losses are going to happen, you feel me? And especially with, you know, someone who seems to have tested positive and, you know, come in overweight, like, it ain't the first 10 pounds it's hard to lose, it's them last 3.5, it's that last 1 pound. That's the one that's hard to get out, so it does make a difference.
You should do a B sample, right? Since that's the rule, right?
So what?
You fail the A sample, you gotta do the B sample, right? You think
Yeah, and you know, it ain't innocent until proven guilty. You're guilty from the positive test, and now you got to prove your innocence. That's how it works with the drug test. So he'll have his data to prove that, and you know, I hope everything winds up being good. You know, we don't want cheaters in the sport, so hopefully it winds up being all good.
Caleb, the commission test, it didn't seem like that tested positive. It was only the VADA test. Will that make an effect when it comes to like changing the result to a no contest?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, Caleb, did you see Canelo Alvarez and Oscar De La Hoya going at it 2 days ago? Canelo Alvarez jumped out his seat. It looked like he wanted to catch a fade with Oscar. What'd you think about what Oscar said to him to kind of set him off? Did you see it?
I'm not up front on my Spanish, so I'm not really sure what he said, but.
What are your thoughts on Evolve and Khabib?
That's a great fight. I'm excited for that. It's two killers about to get in there and go at it. That's a great fight for boxing.
Who you got?
I just hope it's a great fight.
when we get that Canelo fight,
What do you think of Devin going on SportsCenter saying in this case, but not wanting the rematch? Do you understand where he's coming from? Devin saying not interested in the rematch. Do you understand where he's coming from?
Well, when you feel like the fighter across from you doesn't care about making weight, and you know he accepted the challenge regardless, but it's like, you know, you don't want to be the one who ruins the show. It's like he missed weight, but I still want the show to go on. So, you know, he agreed to that, but you also, you know, a fighter standing across from you don't care about making weight. And as of now, until we get more details, he don't care about being a clean fighter either. You know, I can understand that from an angle. So,
when we gonna get that Carlo fight?
what?
When we gonna get that Carlo fight? I know he apologized to you on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna have to hit him up and ask him, man. Y'all know what I want, but as of now, I'm moving on from that. You know, I'm not really interested in, you know, it's a fair question because of what's going on IG, but at the same time, I'm not interested in talking about him anymore. You know, I'm moving on. So, you know, as of now, you guys know me. I really don't want to hear no more questions about Jamal. I got my set sight, you know, on another big fight that, you know, hopefully we can lock in soon.
And what is that?